Okay, so welcome to this new video. It's Monday, and normally I would stream today, but it's King's Day in the Netherlands, so I won't be around during that time. So quick video update for the Discord, and I likely also update it on YouTube. I just already updated the group as usual with all the pairs and the views, so most of them already know what my view is, but I want to quickly share it with this update. So what we had. We still have this main upwards bullish structure I can show you here. Which if we ignore just everything else, we have bullish structure, which is for me always leading. So we have higher highs and higher lows, basically like this, higher high, higher low, higher high. So if we continue this, which is what you should expect into proven otherwise, we can still form a higher low for a higher high here into 80k, 81, 82 regions. So main bullish structure is still intact. And then locally, since last week, we formed this range with range high, a range low. And price now just rotating into it. On Bybit, we took out the range high right there and then we sold off. But this is the Binance, this is also Bybit chart. And then is this the USDT? This is the USD chart. So here we did not take out the high. And I also believe that we did not take it on Binance. No, so on Binance and on USD, USD, so not the USDT pair, we created equal highs instead of a sweep, which is even more a reason for me to eventually still take out these highs. If you took it out, then you have like a solid tap 2 liquidity grab before lower. Now you have equal highs, which is more like a magnet for price to eventually come back to. So until proven otherwise, I'm still mainly looking for longs, which is mostly take out the local range low into these demands, and then maybe we get this, take out that low to come back, form a model 1 accumulation like this, 1, 2, 3, and then take out the highs, and then reaction there will be important. And we can always watch like how do we come up? Do you get an aggressive break above? Then you can look for continuation, or do you sweep the high? And then we can look for potential distribution models again, in which you have then 1, take out equal highs, 2, 3, model 2 distribution or model 1 distribution. So that's basically the simple clean view that I currently have on BTC. It's just bullish until proven otherwise. And also because if we look at the move that we made earlier today, so we had the weekend price action, we had the range highs untaken. And then early in the week, we had it push higher. Let's delete this for a moment. Push higher, taking out the sell side, the liquidity above, buys the liquidity above, and then we sold off. But as you can see here, it's clearly that this was a manipulated move. You see open interest push higher, spot perps and spot buying, and then all selling off. So this move looks to be clearly a manipulative move to push price higher, take out liquidity, and then sell off lower. And then if we just look at where's price currently in the range, then here on the USDT pair, we just took out the highs and then sold off. So that liquidity is taken. And then you can ask, okay, where's the liquidity right now? Well, liquidity is resting below these lows and then into the range lows below. So took out the highs, maybe now go here, take out the lows, and then just, in my opinion, most likely to see rotations from range high we just did, back to the range low, and then look for rotations back to the range high until proven otherwise. Then if we look at the liquidity levels, it is below these levels. So let's say this 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a lot of buy side liquidity resting. So what you then want to see is that you get that move into it and then reaction from it, get that accumulation model, and then I'm interested in moves into new highs, and that's important where price goes. What is important is that you do not break below your deviation threshold. So if we look at the deviation threshold where it currently is, Then we have tab 1 at the high right there, tab 1 at the low right there. And the deviation threshold right now is resting here, which means that if you get moves towards the range low, you want them to hold above 76k to remain valid for the accumulation model. If you break below, let's say you do this, and then break strongly below your deviation threshold, then it's more likely that this was indeed a distribution range, and then you can look for retests and then lower. So important that this move, if we take out the range low, does not break very strongly below, because then a lower high for a lower low is more likely, and then I'm super interested in continuation shorts. Until then, I'm still looking at accumulations till we get like a good distribution above, and then I'm super interested in swing shorts all the way back down to the 60Ks. Until then, still leaning more bullish into proven otherwise. So that's the view on BTC, and it aligns a lot with the other coins. So let me quickly go over the other coins, where we have ETH. I won't make it too long, otherwise the video is too long and then not many people look at it. On ETH, we have the potential model 1 into model 2 distribution, where we have tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, and then a lot of liquidity below. And then price is now hovering around here, where we took liquidity, sold off, created supply, early this week pushed in at supply and go lower. So we have like kind of a supply chain, in which bears now want to continue that. So they see high, lower high, lower high. What they want to see is like another lower high for a lower low. And then you have your supply chain for potentially creating the distribution model. Bulls want to defend basically this key demand, which is this zone right here. So what bulls want to see is that they take some liquidity down here, take out these lows, and then get like a bullish reaction. And they want to get above this supply. If they get above this supply, bears have no case anymore, and then new highs are on the table. So pretty important what happens here for a lower high, and here for reactions to the upside. So key to see what the reactions will be. Just as for BTC, like you can watch for longs here, but you can also watch for, do you get a move into supply right here? Now with like a local breakup structure, then it's worth taking a short right here if you get your local confirmations. Similar as if you first go down and then tap here, get your structure confirmation, then you look for longs, just rotations. Similar as for ETH, because bears have a case that this is the lower high already, and bulls want to defend this level. So also in ETH, if you first come up, then it's definitely worth looking for shorts here, to play potentially that lower high, in which this is already your lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So different ways to play it. Then hype gave the push higher into supply. I still watch this range as tab 1, deviation above with the 1, 2, 3, model 1 distribution going over into model 2. So super clean distributive price behavior in this deviation move. So my main expectation was to look for a lower high for a low low, in which this is then like a 3-tap setup. 1, deviation above, retest, lower high, back down here. So super interesting that potential setup. However, price is now locally showing quite some strength, back above the value area high and the POC of this main range. And locally also not giving any structure to work with, because we had this local range, then push higher, and this is now basically your market structure level. So I either want to confirm it, you need to break below here, lower high, lower low, or you want to have like local structure into this supply, and then with an internal bearish break, then I'm super interested in shorts, because basically this was the key supply where we got a reaction from. So bears want to defend this level. So it's worth looking at shorts here if you get your local confirmations that this is your high, because above this local supply you only have a lot of liquidity resting above. So it's likely that if you push above here, that you go to new highs. So super clean invalidation for the bears, but definitely an interesting chart to keep an eye on for potential setups, which is either a local lower high structure confirmation, or you want to see like deep demand mitigation, lower high, lower low, or break it and then lower high, lower low. Interesting chart. And Tao, yeah, a lot of sell side liquidity below, seeing this as the range right now. Currently breaking back below the value area high in POC, so that adds, if you get lower here, can look for like lower high, break internal, back to bearish right there. And then you have a lot of sell side liquidity with all these lows stacking up. So the moment you start taking them, it can be a quick flush back down. You're currently below the POC, so either they buy it back up right now, or accepting back below the POC heavily increases the probability of a lower high for a lower low. So interesting charts, and I think we have a big week with a lot of red news folders and a lot of earning data and stuff. Also interesting chart from a high time perspective. So yeah, it will be a big week. Today I won't be available. I will be enjoying King's Day, but hopefully not too much happens. And then from tomorrow on, I'm fully back and ready to smash the markets again with the Discord. So as always, all updates will be shared there, and yeah, a lot of people are also active with a lot of views and stuff. So definitely make sure to join the Discord if you haven't already. And then for now, I wish everyone a good trading week, good day, and for my fellow Dutch people, a good King's Day.